On radio, on YouTube, and on your smartphone, this is TTUTA Speaks. We invite all listeners to tune into I-95.5 every Thursday morning at approximately 7:25 for TTUTA Speaks, a program which highlights local, regional, and international issues affecting the education sector. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to TTUTA Speaks. I'm your presenter, Barry Joel Desaine. Several days ago, in the United States of America, President Joe Biden issued a full and unconditional pardon to his son Hunter Biden for those offenses which he has committed or may have committed or taken part in during the 11-year period from January 1st, 2014 through December 1st, 2024. This action by Mr. Biden sparked widespread outrage even from among his own supporters. But it was not because of his obviously favorable bias towards his son, since many people admitted that if they were in a similar position, they too would do whatever it took to protect a family member. Their anger stemmed from the fact that when questioned by reporters about this, the US president repeatedly and emphatically denied that he would ever pardon his son if he was convicted of a crime. Speaking on his behalf, his press secretary also maintained for months that there was absolutely no possibility that he would even consider such action. In essence, Mr. Biden swore one thing to the public, then took action that was completely inconsistent and opposite to what he had said. His action may be the nail in the coffin of his legacy, as he is likely to be remembered for his hypocrisy and for further tarnishing the poor image of his political party. This situation is a reminder that when politicians lie, whether intentionally or otherwise, they lose their credibility. This is true for every culture and every society in every part of the world. In democratic countries with mature electorates, politicians who deceive the public are generally not tolerated. They are kicked to the curb through the electoral process. Some of us may be old enough to recall another US president who is infamously remembered for making the statement, "Read my lips, no new taxes," but then raised taxes anyway. 4 years later, after only one term, he was voted out of office. Here in Trinidad and Tobago, we face a similar reality in which the current administration also makes repeated and emphatic statements, but then act in ways that are completely inconsistent and sometimes even opposite to what is positive. For example, this administration essentially froze the salaries of public servants for almost a decade based on the state of the economy. Years later, when salary negotiation eventually commenced, the state of the economy was again used as the basis for offering a mere 4% for the 6-year period under review. The government was so emphatic about this that when public servants protested for better wages, they were told to either accept the 4% or receive nothing. During the presentation of the national budget approximately 2 months ago, it was again suggested that due to the state of the economy, the country could barely afford a 5% increase in salary for public servants for the current collective bargaining period. The government has repeatedly and emphatically referred to the economy as its basis for its unfair wage offerings to public servants. Yet these same government politicians are eager to approve significant increases for themselves, ignoring the state of the economy and the burden it will place on all taxpayers. In trying to justify his government's hypocrisy, the Prime Minister said that, and I quote, "We believe that we bring value by working hard, by working honestly for the people of the country, and the benefits are there to be seen by those who want to see benefits." Off quote. He made absolutely no mention of the state of the economy or whether the country could sustain the exorbitant salary increases for himself and the members of his government. The implication that his government ministers should be compensated without regard to the principles applied to public servants is no different from the archaic colonial mindset that the bourgeoisie should reward themselves on the backs of the proletariat. In closing, the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association once again remind the government that we do not negotiate salaries using percentages. In collaboration with the Office of the Chief Personnel Officer, we use the external labor market survey methodology because it objectively and scientifically determines what are the fair wages for our members. Additionally, the teaching service is classified as an essential service, and so we too can make the exact claim as the Prime Minister that we believe that we bring value by working hard, by working honestly for the people of the country, and the benefits are there to be seen by those who want to see benefits. We expect, for the sake of your own credibility, that during the current bargaining process, the same principles and considerations of fairness will be given to teachers as the government has given to itself. You have been listening to TTUTA Speaks. To contact us, please dial 610-3850. That's 610-3850. Or you may email our president at president@tuta.org. That's president@ttuta.org. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where recordings of interviews, events, and other materials are uploaded regularly. Like us by giving a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe.